Good morning, everyone tuning in virtually today. I will be back in person next week. I have a wedding that I'm officiating today, and unfortunately, I'm not able to be there in real life with you all. So here we are, and let's go ahead and start with some cards, shuffle them up, feeling the energy of the room, imagining that I'm there with you all, seeing your beautiful faces. All right. We'll tune in here. Let's see. We've got one, two, and three. All right. So our three cards this morning are I honor my boundaries. They guide me to wholeness and truth. Get that in the light. Beautiful in Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. And then my needs are important. This is in the compassion mantra. Beautiful. And I can center myself amidst the storm. And this is an Adi Mudra first gesture. Beautiful. Hope that those messages are landing in your heart and your mind and your body and your spirit. We'll have them guide us through this practice today. And just this morning, I invite you to take a moment to think about why you are enough and affirming that I am enough because. And so maybe taking a moment to say that to yourself, to answer that question to yourself, finishing that sentence, or you may share it with the person next to you and just taking a couple moments here. I am enough because, and I can start. My name is Jess, and I am enough because I exist, because I try my hardest. So taking a couple moments here. Beautiful. All right, and I invite you to continue remembering that you are enough and that you have always been enough. We'll continue that message throughout this practice today, inviting the hands up overhead. Inhale. And exhale, drawing one palm to the heart space and one palm to the belly. Just beginning to center in, closing your eyes if that feels safe in your body and for your practice. Beginning to notice the breath moving through the body. Inviting you to check in with the mind, letting go of any thoughts that are not serving you in this moment. Anything that's taking you away from this present space. Letting it float out the space in the back of your mind. Dropping it off into the Sacramento River. Letting it float far away from you. Beautiful. If there's any negative thoughts about yourself, about others, or about a situation, I invite you to, again, let those thoughts and that negativity float out the space in the back of your mind, letting it float far away from you into the Sacramento River, absorbing into the water, being taken away by the stream and by the flow, knowing that it does not belong here in your heart, in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. Checking in with the heart space. How is your heart feeling today? What do you need in order to feel safe, to feel protected, to feel cared for? Inviting you to remember that healing is feeling, that your feelings are valid and you are worthy of expressing your emotions. You deserve to be affirmed, for your feelings to be validated. You deserve to take up space. Recognizing that healing is not linear and that that is okay. Seeking progress rather than perfection. And checking in with your body. How can you honor the needs of your body today? How can you listen with compassion to what your body is telling you? Knowing that our body holds wisdom. Sometimes our body sends us signals before our brain can even make sense of it. How can you tune in and pay attention to those messages? Remembering that this is your practice, your body, and always your choice. Checking in with your spirit, honoring the light that lives within you and all around you, knowing that your light can shine even in the darkness. Inviting the hands up overhead. Inhale and exhale, drawing the hands across the body into a butterfly hug. Perhaps offering a little self-massage here as well. Knowing that you deserve to take in your own love. Practicing ahimsa, nonviolence and non-harm. And starting with that love and care for yourself. Might feel good to rock from side to side. This sends a signal to your nervous system that you are safe. You might rock the cheek down to one side. Inviting the hands up overhead. Inhale and exhale, drawing the right arm down and the left arm comes up and over, finding a side body stretch. Beautiful. And coming through center, and drawing the left arm down and the right arm comes up and over. And on your own time and your own breath, moving from side to side. Perhaps opening up the heart space, drawing the heart towards the sky. Coming through center. And coming through center, inviting you to draw the legs out in front of you, extending out, flexing and pointing the toes. Turn here so you can see my feet. Beautiful. Guiding the hands up overhead. Inhale and exhale. I invite you to walk the hands forward, leading with the heart, stretching towards the ankles, towards the toes, knowing that wherever you land is beautiful. Coming through center, drawing the knees up, drawing the knees from side to side. If you're on a chair or on the couch, just scooting a little bit forward and then drawing the knees over from side to side. And do that like this, just scooting a little bit forward, drawing the knees from side to side. Lola's here. And say hi to everybody, Lola. Beautiful. And coming back into your chair, into the couch, or back into your seated position on your mat. Oops. Beautiful. Inviting you to draw the right arm across the body, stretching out the shoulder hair. Drawing the left arm across the body. And coming through center, drawing the shoulders back and away from the ears. Inhale, opening up the heart space. breathing into cow. And exhale, hugging the belly into the chest, creating space between the shoulder blades, inviting a little arch in the back here. You can also do this from tabletop if you're on your mat and you'd like to come to all fours, or you can stay in that seated position. You'd like to come into all fours, tabletop, drawing the knees underneath the hips, the wrists underneath the shoulders. Continuing between these two shapes on your own time and your own breath. Beautiful. And on the next inhale, I invite you to find your way into child's posture or balasana, drawing the big toes together. Knees can be wide or knees can be together, bringing the hips back towards your heels, releasing down. Staying here as long as you'd like. Taking a moment to pause, to rest, and to be. Remembering that you are worthy of rest at any time, throughout your practice, throughout your day, and throughout your life. You are a human being, not a human doing. Your rest does not have to be earned. You are enough just as you are. And rest reminds you that you are enough because you exist. Remembering that each time you intentionally choose to rest, you are healing, you are being held, and you are being supported. Zabi Yamasaki. knowing that you can stay here for as long as you'd like and that there is absolutely no rush. If you are wanting to bring movement back into your body and back into your space, I invite you to walk the hands over to the right or stretching the hands over to the right from wherever you may be. Coming through center and walking the hands over to the left. And coming back through center. Invite you to make your way into a standing forward fold, Uttanasana. If you're not wanting to stand up, you can come back into the seated forward fold that we did at the beginning of the practice. Just extending the legs out and drawing the arms forward, maybe bringing opposite hands to opposite elbows and releasing down. Beautiful. If you'd like to come into that standing shape, let me adjust my camera here. Hello, and coming overhead. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Might feel good to bring the hands behind the back of the head, massaging the neck with the thumbs. Taking the head no, nodding the head, yeah. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. And inhale, inviting the hands up overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Beautiful. Inviting you to draw the hands up overhead. Inhale, interlacing the hands, pointing the index fingers together, extending overhead, coming over to the right. Inhale, coming through center, and exhale, coming over to the left. And inhale, coming through center and reaching back. And hands come to heart. Beautiful. Invite you to take a moment to come to the top of your mat. Beautiful. Finding a little bit of balance here. Shifting that weight into the right leg. Finding a focal point, something that's not moving in front of you. Drop this down. bringing the knee out. So bringing the knee out like this, drawing the sole of that foot to your calf, to your ankle, or up above the knee, coming into tree posture. If you're on the ground, just bringing the sole of your foot to the inside of the calf or the thigh. If you're in your chair, we'll bring over here. Now, if you're in your chair, you can bring that left ankle over the right thigh. Beautiful. So finding your version of tree. Beautiful. Perhaps extending the branches tall. Knowing that balancing poses can be shaky and life can be shaky. You can find your breath, give yourself space and grace to exist through it all. Knowing that you are enough no matter what. Beautiful. Coming down, shaking it out, giving that right leg some love. And then shifting over to the other side, coming into balance on the left foot. Perhaps maybe even lifting the toes, spreading the toes and laying them down. Finding that focal point, something that's not moving in front of you. Drawing the right knee out. Sole of the foot can come to the ankle, to the calf, or up above the knee. Just making sure we're not resting on the knee. If you're in your chair, bringing that right ankle over the left thigh. You're on the ground, bending the leg out and drawing the sole of the foot to the inside of the thigh or the calf. Finding your version. Beautiful, perhaps growing those branches tall. Drawing the hands down, drawing the legs down, shaking it out, giving that left leg some love. And then flowing back to our mats. Inhale, inviting the hands up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, planting the hands, stepping back. Coming back into a seated position. Beautiful. Inviting a little neck stretch here, drawing the right arm to the left ear and drawing the right ear towards the right shoulder. That left arm can be alongside the body or bringing it back behind the hips. Beautiful. And coming through center and drawing the left hand to the right ear and drawing the left ear towards the left shoulder. That right arm can be at your side, on your thigh, or perhaps inviting you to bring it back behind the hips. Releasing down. Beautiful. Inviting you to interlace the hands behind the back of the head, drawing the chin into the chest. Gazing over to the right. Gazing over to the left. And coming through center. Beautiful. Coming into a little breath practice this morning. Coming into a 3-part pranayama, Dirga pranayama. Helping to just move the breath through the body and regulating the nervous system. Breathing in through the diaphragm, through the ribs, through the heart, and then exhale, letting it all out. Following along here, I invite you to breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, exhale, letting it all out. Taking a deep breath in, 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 exhale, letting it all out. Taking a deep breath in, 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 and exhale, letting it all out. Taking a deep breath in, 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 exhale, letting it all out. Taking a deep breath in, in, and exhale, letting it all out. Taking a deep breath in, in, and exhale, letting it all out. Taking a deep breath in, in, and exhale, letting it all out. Beautiful. And then finding your way into any final shapes or stretches before finding your final resting shape. Know that you can take final Shavasana in any position that serves you and allows you to rest, relax, and release. And we'll be here for about 5 minutes today. And on the next inhale, I invite you to begin bringing movement back into your space, back into your body. Oh, excuse me. Beginning to wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, maybe stretching out like it was the first stretch of the day. You have a favorite side, making your way to your favorite side, resting in fetal position before coming back to a comfortable seat. And as you come back to a seated position, I invite you to draw the hands up overhead. Inhale and exhale, palms come together, resting at your heart space. Inviting you to create some energy between the palms of the hands by rubbing the hands together either quickly or slowly. And drawing that energy into your heart or anywhere that needs some extra love and attention. Affirming that I am enough and I have always been enough. Creating some more energy between the palms of the hand. And drawing that energy out to those around us, to the universe, and to the divine, or whoever serves you or not. Palms come together, thumbs come between your third eye center, between the eyebrows. Bowing your head in gratitude. Thanking all of the teachers who have come before us to bring us this sacred practice from South Asia. Thanking yourself for making time to unite body, mind, and spirit. And I hope you have a beautiful day, and may you be letting love in. Thank you. Love you all. Heart hugs from afar. Invite you to give yourself a hug or invite you to ask for permission to give each other hugs. Of course, making sure that you have consent. Getting all your healing in. We need 4 hugs for survival, 8 hugs for maintenance, and 12 to 14 hugs for thriving and growth. All right, I'll see you all next week. Bye.